Hey everybody, it's Mr. Adams here for another lesson. I'm really excited that I'm going to see everybody in the next couple weeks. I also wanted to let you know that on videos, I'm going to be wearing my mask from now on just so I get used to talking more and singing more with it on. We're going to start with some line singing, then we're going to do some solfege, and then I've got something really exciting that I want to start with you guys after that. My turn, then your turn. One more time, follow. I might do it differently. Very good following. Next one. My turn. Your turn. I'm going to do it differently. Very good job. This one might be tricky. Think about it, and if you think you understand what I'm doing, go ahead and start singing with me. Yeah, you're right. It's a circle, so it doesn't have a beginning or an end. All right, let's do some solfege. And for my friends that don't remember what solfege is a way of us giving names to notes. So when I say a certain name and two different names, you can think, oh, those two names line up like that. So show me the backs of your hands, just like this, just like I'm showing you. If I actually saw you, I would see the backs of your hands like this. Now lay them flat. I like to think this is like a dog shadow puppet, like this. So, shadow puppet of a dog. There's its ears and its mouth. So, I want to see that flat hand. Okay? This is called sol, S-O-L. And this is our top note today. Lay your hands flat. This is mi, M-I. And it's our bottom note today. So copy what I'm about to sing. Sol, mi, sol. Sol, sol, mi. Mi, sol, mi. Mi, mi, sol, sol, sol. Mi, mi, sol. Mi, mi, mi. Sol, sol, sol. Sol, sol, mi. Mi, mi, sol. Excellent job. All right, let's do some rhythms. Same as last week, I'm going to tap some rhythms, then you tap them back to me. Here we go. Ta, ta, ta-dee, ta. Ta-dee, ta, ta-dee, ta. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta. Ta-dee, ta-dee, ta, ta-dee. Ta, ta, sh, ta. Ta-dee, sh, ta-dee, sh. If you're saying these with me for real and not just watching me, I want you to say the shushes, and I want you to say the words as I'm saying them, not differently from me. Don't be like a robot. Ta, ta, ta-dee, ta. Say it like it's actually like a sentence telling an exciting story. Ta, ta, ta-dee, ta. Kind of like I was doing. All right. Some of these rhythms that we're going to do are not for some of you. Some of them are older rhythms, older people rhythms that you're going to learn in 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade. Like the next ones we're about to do. Ta-dee, ta, ta-dee, sh. Takadimi ta, takadimi ta. Takadimi ta-dee, takadimi ta. Okay, I've got a couple sentences for you that I want you to start learning. I'm going to say them like a rhythm, and I want you to follow along carefully. This is going to be a long project we're going to work on when we come back, but it's going to be really, really cool when it all comes together. And yes, everybody from 2nd all the way up to 5th grade is going to be doing at least some part of this. So, let's get started. All right, let's get started. Listen to my words carefully. I'm going to say them a couple times before I start doing the body percussion with them, but when I start doing that, you can start copying with me. It'll help if you say the words and do the body percussion, because your brain is having to think about the same thing in two different ways, both your mouth and your hands tapping on your body. Wherever I'm putting the body percussion, you need to put it there too. Some of these are going to have the same body percussion, but it'll be okay. Follow along carefully. Keep your mask on while we sing, please. Keep your mask on while we sing, please. Here's the body percussion. Keep your mask on while we sing, please. I'm going to do that twice in a row now. Join me if you can. 1, 2, here we go. Keep your mask on while we sing, please. One more time. Keep your mask on while we sing, please. I forgot to do it twice in a row. Mr. Adams, forgetting to do stuff twice in a row. You guys know that. Here we go. Twice, I promise. Keep your mask on while we sing, please. Keep your mask on while we sing, please. Excellent job. Let me get the second one in my head. Ah, yes, I like this one. Don't touch your eyes or your nose or your mouth. So what 3 body parts am I naming? This will help you pay attention. What 3 body parts do I name in this? Don't touch your eyes or your nose or your mouth. Don't touch your eyes or your nose or your mouth. Don't touch your eyes or your nose or your mouth. Okay? I said it 3 times. You should be able to know that I said eyes and nose and mouth. And notice I'm not actually touching those parts. It has to do with germs, okay? And while we're in school, you'll learn to not touch your face at all during this time. Okay, your turn to join me. I'm going to say it a bunch of times, and I want you to join me doing it. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Don't touch your eyes or your nose or your mouth. Don't touch your eyes or your nose or your mouth. Don't touch your eyes or your nose or your mouth. Don't touch your eyes or your nose or your mouth. Excellent job. Let's do one more for this week. Just one. I like this one a lot. And this one is not going to be clapping. It's not going to be the 2 hand tapping. This one's going to be sliding your hands. So you may not be able to hear my hands sliding unless I get really close to my microphone. But I want you to listen to my words and match your hands to my hands. And it's going to be hard since you can't see my mouth move. But that's a challenge that we're going to have to get used to. Here we go. Please keep your distance. Please keep your distance. Please keep your distance. Please keep your distance. Can anybody tell somebody near them why I'm doing that? Why I'm saying keep your distance? Yeah, you're right. It's because we're doing social distancing, which means, for my younger friends that don't know what that means that we're staying a certain distance apart from each other to make sure that we don't catch each other's germs and we don't spread our germs to anybody else. I don't have a 6-foot distance ready for you, but it's somewhere between, actually it's probably about the size of my board. It's about 6 feet. So from here to there, that's the distance that we should be keeping pretty much at all times. Now, since we're wearing masks, our school system has decided that 3 feet is enough, so about half the board, about half the board is enough. Okay? That's just a little mini lesson for you while we do this. I was giving your hands a break. Okay. Please keep your distance. Join me. I'm going to say it a bunch of times. Please keep your distance. Please keep your distance. Please keep your distance. Please keep your distance. Okay? Got it? See, notice that one's not always on the beat. Please is on the beat. Distance are both on the beat, but keep is not. Please, your, and distance are all on the beat. Please keep your distance. Please keep your distance. Keep is off the beat, and it kind of has that laid-back feel that you hear in some music. Please keep your distance. Now, if I can do this correctly, you're going to see something really, really cool when I snap my fingers next. I'm going to take all of the phrases that we're eventually going to learn, and I'm going to put them all together into the big piece we're going to learn together. Now, that big piece isn't going to end with us saying the words. It's going to end up with us playing instruments and making a huge piece using those words and using instruments along with the rhythm of those words. Hey, the pizza topping instructions from last week, doing along with the rhythm, it's really important that we do the rhythm for this one now too. All right, here we go. I hope I do this correctly. By the way, I forgot to say this before I snapped. There is not a grade for this week, but there is something on the exit ticket that is really important for you to look at and for you to do for me before next week. You're going to want to follow those directions and have what I'm asking you to have ready for next week so that we can continue this project when you actually come back to our school building in a couple weeks, okay? It's very important and it will help you out if you know what you need to have ready for next week. All right, I hope you enjoy this next part. Keep your mask on while we sing, please. Keep your mask on while we sing, please. Keep your mask on while we sing, please. Keep your mask on while we sing, please.
Please go wash your hands. Please go wash your hands. Please go wash your hands.
We will have fun and while stay safe. Here at school we will have fun and while stay safe. Here at school we will have fun and while stay safe. Here at school we will have fun and while stay safe. Follow us, we will have fun. We want to stay safe at school. Please follow us, we will have fun. We want to stay safe at school. Please follow us, we will have fun. We want to stay safe at school. Please follow us, we will have fun. We want to stay safe at school. Please follow us.